There are so many different antecedent strategies that we can utilize as educators to mitigate the chances of problem behavior happening. And these are also just good teaching techniques and things that will benefit all learners, not just students with disabilities and not just students that exhibit problem behavior. This is something else to consider also if you have a learner who's engaging in problem behavior during a specific subject or during a particular time. Rather than just sort of reinforcing your learner for staying in the area and tolerating listening to you by providing them with tokens or food or whatever it is, there's a number of things that we want to look at, like I said, on the antecedent side, to see what can I do on my end to make this not happen and not just provide reinforcers and you don't know why you're giving them, and you're not really addressing the root of the problem. So here are some things to consider. One, are they bored? Sitting for 30 minutes is a really long time to sit and listen to somebody speak, especially if the content is hard and you don't know what they're talking about. So a way that we can get our students engaged is called active student responding. And what that is providing your learners lots and lots of opportunities to respond within a lesson many, many times. And not only does that help keep them engaged, but it also gives them many opportunities to practice a skill. If you only have the chance to answer the question once at the end of 30 minutes, and then you even get it wrong, is anybody going back to teach you, to fix that in that moment? Probably not. So when we engage our students during a lesson the whole time, it provides us with information on our teaching. And if our students are understanding what we're asking them and what we're teaching, if our kids keep making mistakes, then maybe we need to adjust our instruction as well. There's many benefits to it, but it gives us a look at if our learners are understanding what we're doing. And it also provides opportunities for our learners to stay engaged within a lesson. Another thing that you can do within your lesson is embed easy questions that you know your learner knows the answer to make them feel good about themselves. If you're always being asked a hard question after hard question after hard question and you're always getting it wrong, you're not going to want to raise your hand and you're not going to want to participate. However, if we can ask our learners a few easy questions before we ask them a harder question, build up their confidence, then that's going to be helpful for them in getting them to want to participate and take risks and make them feel good about themselves. Something else to consider: does your student like you? Are you paired with them? Do you have a good rapport with them? If you haven't established that you're a good person to be around and that school is a good place to be, then you're going to have a hard time getting your learner to sit in their chair and engage with you during instruction. And you might have to just go back to focusing on building a relationship and pairing with them. And while you might say, oh, but I have to teach them, they're going to miss out on instruction, your learner is going to be missing out on a lot more instruction if you're just chasing them around the room and getting them to sit in their seat. So being paired with your learner and having them like you and understand that when I'm with Miss Jenna or whoever my teacher is, my world is a better place, is going to end up paying dividends to you in the long run.